a couple of services that we're getting going. Actually, this Friday, you're going to see our mobile website wizard go live. And this is an exciting tool. You're going to get a preview of it live tonight on the webinar. I'm going to go ahead and shut off my screen sharing or my webcam sharing at this point in time, and I'm going to turn on my screen sharing so I can give you guys an idea of the direction that we're going with this mobile website wizard. And you're going to be, I think you guys are really going to be in love. This is really exciting because there's so much flexibility here with what we're going to be doing. And as you see this on your screen, I'm turning on my screen sharing right now. What you're going to be seeing is a tool that's really set up on a very flexible level. It gives you the ability to present any message that you want in any way that you want. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go to our website builder. Now this is going to be your standard template that pops up. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out just a little bit. First of all, I'm going to show you a couple of little things about this wizard that I think should get you very, very excited as a business owner in a network marketing company or a physical storefront. Anything that you're working with, you've got the flexibility to present it the way you want with your products and services as the strong point of your message. As you can see on the screen here, you've got a little bit of a preview of what it looks like. Right now it's in what we call iPhone mode. Now I'm going to click this little button up here at the top, and you're going to notice it's going to switch the way it looks as the phone is turned. So in someone's hand, when they're looking at your mobile website, you're going to get a preview of what they're seeing on their page by looking at the various preview options that we have here. Up at the top right next to that little orientation arrow is another link that when clicked turns on the Android button. So you're going to be able to see what this looks like. This is actually a Samsung Galaxy S3 phone that we've used as a template for that. But it gives you a good idea, what is my website going to look like in the hands of an actual user when it comes right down to it. So as we build the site out, you're going to be able to have the ability and the flexibility to turn on various different modes and see what it's going to look like in the hands of the audience that you want it to reach, which is really crucial for you because it helps you to map out, how do I want this to look? As a user goes to my page, how do I want them to feel about the experiences they're getting with me as a company? If I'm a pizza shop owner or if I'm working with Uneeqlee as my primary business focus, how does it look once they're holding it in their hands? The first thing you're going to want to do with your mobile website creation wizard is give it a site name. Now, the one thing you need to know about the site name is that the site name is actually your URL that people are going to go to. So it's crucial that you don't have any spaces in there, don't have any apostrophes, that sort of thing. So in this case, we're actually going to give it the name Uneeqlee Mobile, and we're going to do a little underscore there. Now, the site title is totally different. The site title, you can type whatever you want. We're going to say Uneeqlee Mobile Website Builder. And that one is a little more, that's the actual, what we call the head tag that shows up in Google search results and that sort of thing. So that piece right there will help others to find you if you're in a local area. We're located here in Denver, Colorado. So if I wanted to work with finding people that were looking for my types of services in Denver, Colorado, let's say I was a piano repair guy and I wanted to say Denver piano repair experts, well, then that would be the kind of thing that shows up in Google search results as we start to move forward. In this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and stick with Uneeqlee Mobile Website Wizard. And then in the contact area, we're going to enter our contact name. You can enter whatever you'd like. So in this particular case, say Uneeqlee Mobile. If you wanted to, you could put your own name there. Now, the mail campaign portion. You might be wondering, how in the world does a mail campaign integrate with my mobile website? Well, this is where it gets really cool because our programmers have really thought ahead on this, and they've seen that a lot of people are getting real use out of our lead capture and squeeze page wizards. And when you look at that and you see the power that's behind that and you start to realize, man, it would be great if I could get that kind of power when I'm out on the road. Well, this is exactly what you can do. When you've written a mail campaign and you're at our $59 level or higher, you can create a million mail campaigns if you want to, about 1 million different products. So in this particular case, everybody gets one mobile website. So you'd probably want to choose one mail campaign that goes with that website. So let's say you had written a nice little campaign on weight loss. And that campaign now becomes the primary campaign attached to this page. And I'll show you how you can turn this into a lead capture database that pushes people to where they're automatically getting emails. And all this, remember, is from their mobile phone. So this is going to integrate with the QR code creation wizard, which we're working on putting together right now and should be live in about 10 days. And as that happens, people scan that QR code, they automatically get text messages from you, and they're automatically redirected to your mobile website. Now, if they enter their information there, they can automatically enter your email drip campaign. And as they click links through there, they can upgrade. In fact, one of the next pieces to this is the redirect URL. So let's go ahead and use, as an example, Google. But most people in this particular area, the redirect URL, might actually forward that over to their Uneeqlee sign-up page. So if you had a Uneeqlee username, let's go ahead and say username.uneeqlee.com. And you wanted people to be redirected there. After they type in their information and they have an email campaign that starts to drip on them and push them to upgrade if they don't choose to by going through the process on their phone, well, this is a great way to do it. You can push them towards more information, give them that information on our mobile web or on our websites as well. Hopefully get some team members enrolled with you in Uneeqlee. In this case, again, we're just going to go ahead and use google.com. Very powerful tool using that. Now, in the keywords portion, for those of you who are big fans of SEO, if you don't know what the term SEO even means, if you're a little confused by that, it's search engine optimization. Essentially, if I was looking to join a program or find a product or service that was near me, let's say we already used the example of a Denver piano repair place, and I was building a site that focused on piano repair in the Denver area, then my keywords would be Denver, piano, repair, and I might even say on-site or local. And various keywords now go into my search results. So when someone's looking for those things, my mobile website is going to be one of the first things that they find in Google because of the fact that I'm a member with Uneeqlee. So I don't have to be a network marketing person. I don't have to be building a team there. This can be for any kind of search engine optimization that you want to utilize for. The description is completely up to you. And this is where you want to get a little bit wordy. You might want to say, we are the best piano repair company ever in existence. We even fixed Mozart's piano. Okay, awesome. We're so cool. So, and with that description, you can get really wordy with it. And as you can see, these little corners stretch out. So if you want to be able to take a look at these a little further, you can stretch out any corner on this page and see exactly what's been typed there. So once we've taken care of this first page, essentially what we have is we still have a blank site. There's really nothing here. So you look at it and you think, well, that's nothing special yet. Well, that's true. Now we're going to go to the settings area. Well, actually, we're going to go to components, and I'm going to show you some really, really cool stuff that we can do. Now, with components, I can actually add, as you can see on the left-hand side, I've got a few different types of components that I can add to this site. If I add the web form component, what's going to happen is I'll have the ability now to have people add their name, phone, email, and phone number. When they do that, that piece, if you add the web form piece, you have to have a redirect URL set, which is on that first page under information that we already clicked. You have to have somewhere that you're sending it, because once they submit that information to us, we need to push them basically somewhere, and you can create your own page that simply says thank you for putting in your information, or you can send them to a replicated URL if you're working with another network marketing company. The way those things go in that direction that takes is completely up to you. But if you do add that web form, you have to have a redirect URL set. So now we've got that in there. Now let's go ahead and add some media. Let's add a video to this cool little thing. I'm going to just drop this right here. Now it's going to ask for a YouTube video ID. Well, what is that? Let me give you guys an example. And actually, I'm going to pause this so we don't have it playing through the speakers here. This is our small business presentation with Uneeqlee. The video ID is the last piece of any URL with YouTube. So when you're looking at a video on YouTube and you say, oh, man, this video is awesome. This guy is a great leader in such and such network marketing program. He really explained the compensation plan perfectly. Or he talks about the benefits of the product and how people are losing 100 pounds a day, which would probably kill you in 4 days. You know, when you look at those kind of things and you see, okay, this is the message I want on my website. That's awesome. What you need to grab is these last 11 characters. As you'll see here, let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everything after the equal sign is your video ID on YouTube. So in this particular case, I'm just going to grab just that. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to close this window out. And on our, we need to re-add the YouTube video because actually That's gone now that we didn't put an ID in there. So I'm going to paste the ID in there, and I'm going to click somewhere else. And now notice what happens. Right on my mobile web page, I now have an absolutely beautiful video that's formatted for mobile. So when this gets played on an iPhone, let me go ahead and switch the orientation. So now you can see this is sideways. When this gets played on an iPhone, this piece is actually going to go full screen right on their iPhone. It's integrated right into your mobile website. It can talk about your Uneeqlee opportunity. It can talk about whatever program or service that you're already working with. That's completely up to you. And again, you've got a live preview here. So if I hit play, which I'm not going to do because we're doing a screen share, I would actually see how the video looks on an iPhone. Or again, if I click this little button up here, how it looks like on an Android. So you can see the power of this tool that we're looking at, because when you're understanding that you can just drag these components in and you can grab one of these things and just drop it onto your website and see how it looks, wow, that is very powerful. Now let's take a look at something else. This is where it gets really, really cool, I think. Let's take a look at the settings link. As you notice on the left-hand side, there's a thing called settings, and we're going to click on gradient backgrounds. These are some various backgrounds that we've already built for various types of mobile sites. And I'm going to click on one here. I'm going to click on the blue and purple, which kind of matches the background of what we already see on the page. And I'm going to go back to the iPhone view of it. So this is going to be what your website would look like with a blue and purple kind of gradient color. Here's pink and white. Here's a little white and blue. Here's red and black. So depending on the kind of theme that you really want for you and your website and what you want people to remember when they go there, that's going to be what you're defining here. As you can see, there's a lot of power behind this, and eventually we're going to allow you to upload your own backgrounds and your own, and of course right now you can already upload your own logo. I'm going to show you how to do that. That goes under site-wide settings. So we're still on settings right up here at the top, and then underneath that we have 4 different tabs. We have site-wide settings, gradient backgrounds, site pages, and button styling. And we'll get to site pages and button styling in just a moment. Now I am going to actually go and copy a logo from somewhere else. Essentially, this logo URL, what's cool about this is if there's a URL or if there's an image somewhere on the internet that you like, you can point to that image and have that image be what shows up at the top of your mobile website builder. So you can see right here, right now, it's pointed, this is our default image. Everybody gets this image to start, but you can replace that by simply pasting in a new URL. So now I've pasted the new URL, and you can see there's a new logo up there called Pizza Joe's. And if I was a pizza place and I wanted people to come to my pizza joint and I wanted to be able to have my logo up there, all of a sudden I've got a beautiful looking logo on a mobile website that's already formatted for this. Now I want to point this out, and we'll have a video tutorial that talks about how to do this. But as you'll notice with the logo URL, the way it's set up, it's not just www.pizzajoes.com. It's actually / pizzajoes.com, and then, of course, the actual location of the image. You might be thinking to yourself, how would I go and find a logo or an image for what I'm looking for my company? It's actually super simple. So I'm going to open up a new tab. We're going to go to google.com. Hopefully you guys are all familiar with Google. And we're going to look for the word piano. We've been having fun with piano tonight, right? Now, after I've typed piano, there's a new link at the top that says image. Once I click on images, I've got all kinds of images of pianos. So let's say I want to take this one right here. I really like the look and feel of it. And what I want to do is click that image and then click on the button that says view image next to it. Now, this is the actual URL that we want to copy and paste over here in your mobile web builder. With the one difference being, again, that we just want to go / and then the URL. So I'm going to paste that, and I'm going to take this out. So it's just going to be / manualmusic.com, WP content. I think it's going to be, I didn't put another slash in there. There we go. So now we've got the piano image in there, and you can see very clearly it looks really nice with the red and black background. You've got the black and white keys. But again, we don't have a lot of information here. We don't have any buttons at the top. We're not able to see what else the offerings are of this particular company. You can do that by clicking on site pages. And every time, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit on this page, because every time I type in one, let's say, we can say pricing. If I want to add and you'll see now at the very top, there's a new link that says pricing. And if I want to add another, then I click on the second one and I type location. And as you can see, once again at the top, we now have a new link that says location. And you can add a total of, right now you can add a total of 3 different pages to your site. So if you want to talk about products, you can call it products. And if you want to talk about pricing, and then location, or whatever you want to choose. Each of these becomes a new menu item up at the top. Now you might be thinking, okay, well that kind of looks a little bit funny now because it's pushed everything down. That's absolutely fine. What we want to do is work with our font size, which is right here on the site-wide settings. So underneath the URL, we change the font size, and that increases or decreases the size of each menu item at the top. So now you've got the ability to really make something that looks the way you want it to and looks great on any kind of device. Again, we want to go back to preview it on an Android device. So we want to see, does it still look good over there? Yes, it does. So now we know we're looking good and we're working to create this with our website wizard. And we've got a lot of really great components here, but we don't have a whole lot of information on what the actual company is. So we're going to go back to components, and I'm going to put a little headline on it. So we're going to put a headline right up here. I think I accidentally removed the image. So I'm going to, now actually, as you can see, you might be able to see it because it's in black and white. It says edit this title. In order to do that, what I want to do now is click on design mode. And that allows me to edit anything that's on this page. And I can say, welcome, oops, I misspelled that. Welcome to Denver Piano Repair. All right, great. But now it's kind of hard to see it, as you might notice, because we have black text up top. So you'll be able to change the text color and change it to whatever you want. If you want it to be white, great. Once you do that, I think I'm wanting to work with the title color, actually. And remember, too, okay, so I actually have to click the choose button when I do that. Same thing for the text color. We'll hit choose. And again, it's going to change the name, email, and phone number are all a little more visible now with this particular background. So each of these components that you see, as you may be noticing with this, we have a very powerful platform that allows us to do just about anything we want with it. And it's incredible to realize that when you start to look at the power behind this platform and what you can do with the integrating videos, being able to upload your own pictures. If I click on media now, I can actually drop my own images right into this image uploader and put those on my own web page. So if you don't find an image like we talked about with the Google search feature that we talked about here, and you have your own images that actually work on this site or your own logo that you want to upload, you can do that right here. So you simply click an image and drop it onto this portion here, and it's going to show up in the header portion of your website. The neat thing at this point, if we want to edit each piece of each page, we'll just click on the page. Here's our products. Here's our pricing. Here's our location. So as I click on each of these, every single piece of this, if I want to go to location and add a new component that's simply a text block, let's do that. And now I'm going to turn on design mode, and it allows me to type whatever I want. And I'm going to go ahead and type, we're conveniently located at the corner of broken piano and singing tree let's see here, in Denver, Colorado. And remember, if you're looking at this and you're saying, wow, that font is really hard to read, it's really tiny, that's not a problem, because we're simply working in a place where we can change that font by going out of the edit mode and once again going back to our settings and increasing the font size. So if you want to really make that something that's highly visible, and I misspelled convenient, that's okay. We're having a hard time seeing what the font said, so that helps us to see it. This gives us an opportunity to work with that and find the right font size that actually works for each page that we're working with. And again, we're on the location button right now. If we want to go to pricing, we can set pricing and add various components for that. If we're on the products page, we can include different pianos that we carry as a company and that sort of thing. So when you see the power behind this wizard and the way that it's set up to be something that gives you full flexibility. And that's something that you don't find out there. In fact, I know of several companies that are charging over $20 a month for a mobile website wizard. Now remember, that's one of your 4 core components. At $19.95 a month, you're getting a keyword at our 75,000 short code. You're getting 100 text messages from that code. That's all bundled into product number 1. You're getting our mobile website wizard, which what you're looking at now is going to be live in your back office on Friday. So we actually, we were going to be making it live tonight. There's a couple of last minute changes that I requested, so it's actually kind of on me from the perspective that I was working with the design team and telling them that I wanted to simplify a couple little things about this, and that's going to be going live in your back office this Friday. Then product number 3, the QR code creation wizard, which is going to be going live in about 10 days. And for those of you who have been looking at that and wondering what's the purpose of it, how is it going to really enhance my business, imagine this for you as a customer with Uneeqlee. Let's say you've got a business card and it's got your QR code on it, and it simply says, text the word lose weight to 75,000 to get a free sample of our weight loss products. And that's all it says on it. That makes your message very, very clear. It motivates action with people. They're going to want to keep that business card because now you have something very special and unique that connects you to them. And when they scan that QR code, they're going to be taken to your mobile website. So those 3 products right there, all again, $19.95 per month to stay in at those 3 products. And then our 4th bonus product that we never promised you up front was our lead capture and squeeze page wizard, which, as you can see, your mobile website can now be another version of your squeeze page and lead capture wizard, because you can integrate these forms that we talked about, these web forms. And we'll go ahead and drag one over once again. I'm sorry, it says it can only be used once. So we've got that on our home page. So as you can see here, people can now go to your mobile website from their iPhone, add their name, email, and phone number. You can have it set up where they can be part of a contest and win something for participating. You can give them something for free for going to your mobile website and giving you their information. And all these people are now business contacts for you to be able to enhance not only your Uneeqlee business, but any other network marketing program that you're already a part of. So you can really see how this suite of products has become a serious powerhouse at $19.95 per month. Now, of course, if you want to integrate the email wizard, you're going to want to move up to our $59 platform at least. In fact, a lot of folks have been working with us and seeing that they've run through their first 1,000 text messages and moved up to the $199 platform very quickly, because what they're seeing isn't just that they're running through their text messages or that they're burning through them. In fact, it's quite the opposite. They're utilizing the product so well that people are literally spending so much money with them that it would be a waste of money for them not to upgrade to the $199.95 platform. And what does that do for you if you're their enroller? Well, if they've come in at $19.95 a month, they've essentially dropped into your matrix, and you have a check match that comes from that portion of things. But when they move up to one of our higher price points, that's when we engage our volume membership bonus. Now, for those of you who have been part of this program and already gone through the compensation plan, you might already understand this. Go ahead and just say, okay, I get it, that's fine. But for those of you who don't understand this, think about how powerful this is. On your first generation, which means essentially I'm the person who upgraded to $199.95, and you're the person that told me about it. So I'm your first generation at this point in time. I decide I love this product, and I'm sending out so many text messages. People absolutely love it. I move up to $199.95 a month because I'm generating $500, $600, $1,000 worth of new business, whether it's as a retail store owner or a network marketing representative, by utilizing this product, staying in touch with my teams, reminding them about product specials, getting them to training calls, telling them about the opportunity calls that we have on particular nights. And things are growing like crazy. What does that mean for you as far as a paycheck in your pocket? Well, what it means for you is essentially, number one, in our volume membership bonus, you're going to be earning $52 a month, every single month, forever, as long as I stay active as a member with Uneeqlee. And the question you might ask yourself is, why would I quit? Because at this point in time, I'm now bringing in either $500 or $1,000 in extra income every single month with my other deal, with my other network marketing program. Why would I want to quit? Even just from the product standpoint with Uneeqlee, if I never made a dime through the compensation plan, I'm sticking with this, and I'm upgrading to $199.95 simply because I'm getting so much money out of the product with my other programs and services. So you're putting $52 a month in your pocket. Now, what about the person that told you about Uneeqlee? That person is putting $6, and I think it's $6.50 into their pocket. I need to Shame on me for being the owner and not knowing the exact number on that, right? I'm fired. But the point being that they're putting money in their pocket, and that goes up 10 generations. So their enroller, their enroller, their enroller, their enroller. And it goes down, so that payment system goes down 10 generations, and you can see how very quickly this becomes a powerhouse of money for you if you're working with companies that understand the power behind the product and why they can use it on a level that really makes sense for them to jump up to the $199.95 level, where at that point in time now they have a powerful email system that lets them send out 500,000 emails a month. By the way, on that side of things, I want to give you a real big announcement, something very exciting that a lot of folks have been waiting for and hoping to hear. And tonight is the night we can finally reveal it to you. We are finally allowing you to be able to import your own contacts into our email system. So after tonight, you're going to see, starting tomorrow, you're going to see a new import tool on your mail campaigns portion of your back office. And in that import tool, you'll be able to import your own CSV file. If you have a file with a bunch of leads in it that you've been working with in the past, let's say you collected leads by working with another network marketing program that maybe is now defunct, where a lot of people were really enjoying a product that takes away pain or that is a great skincare product or something along those lines, and now you've joined a new skincare program and you want all these people to know it. Well, those folks can now be imported into our email servers, and you can craft any content you want, whether it's about how you're doing a team build that you've got 7 days to join, or whether it's about the great skincare products, or about their opportunity, their compensation plan. All that stuff is going to be a part of our new back office. And so starting tomorrow, you're going to be able to import those leads and utilize our email systems all the way up to 500,000 emails per month at the $199.95 level. That's an impressive amount of power for that price point. And now, of course, combined with the fact that you've got 4,000 text messages along with that, wow, you have a serious marketing system at your side to be able to really convert those people and bring them in and turn your leads into an actual sale. So now these are people working with you on your team. And when that happens in our back office, you can move people from one marketing bucket to another. So if they came in and they were part of, let's say they came in through this mobile website that we're looking at, and they put their name, their email address, their phone number into this system here, and they came in and they were essentially a lead at first, but a lead that became a partner eventually, somebody who now is working with you to help you build your business in whatever program or services that you're working with. Well, that person needs to be moved out of your sales bucket and into your partner bucket, because now you want them with you on your team calls. You want them with you on your opportunity calls. You want them promoting your products and services in the right way. You want to help them understand the compensation plan, be there for big training events. So with the Uneeqlee system, you can actually take someone out of one marketing bucket and put them into a different one now, because now you want to work with them as a leader and help them to be able to do the same. And remember this, when you're creating content in our back offices, one of the great things that you should be doing with your teams is tell them, hey, join with me in Uneeqlee. And when you do, I'm going to give you all the email content that I've already written in my autoresponders. I'm going to show you how to set up these lead capture and squeeze page wizards. I'm going to help you build your mobile website. And as you do that with your team members, remember this, a lot of folks do not want to go and do 1 million hours worth of work themselves. So there is no better way to get them excited about building a team with you in your program than to tell them, I've already done the work for you. All you got to do is jump in at $59 a month, and I will give you all the email content I've written. I will give you all the lead capture and squeeze page wizards we've already created. I'll help you pick a keyword that matches the theme so that when people text in the keyword for your company to 75,000 or your product or your service, it will make sense to them that they're now getting emails or text messages about this product or service, which helps them to upgrade with you. All these things, for you now as a leader, it's no longer about selling Uneeqlee. It really isn't. It's about helping these people succeed in their business and using Uneeqlee as a tool to do it. Because a lot of us that have been in network marketing before have already seen and understood that there's 1 million products and services out there, and people change programs faster than they change pants. Isn't that true? I mean, they'll jump from one to the other to say, oh, this is the new hotness. No, this is the new hotness. You got to jump in over here. They have a binary. Come over here. They have a no sponsorship required matrix. Whatever it might happen to be, people have an idea about what's going to work, and a lot of the time it does, and sometimes it does not. What's the one thing that they take with them to each new program? The tool. And that's where you really can build a team with Uneeqlee and have them stay with you for a lifetime, because no matter where they go, no matter what you do, what program you choose to be a part of, This is the tool you should bring with you to help you build it massively. And that's the message you want to bring to your team and help them understand. We don't necessarily need 1 million people going out selling Uneeqlee. Because if people see on your business card, it simply says, text the word build to 75,000. The first thing they're going to ask you is, well, that's a really cool thing. How'd you get that? And you don't really have to sell the tool. It sells itself. That's the great thing. If you were seeing somebody build a house and you'd never seen a hammer before, well, the first thing you would ask is, what is that? They wouldn't have to say, oh, this thing is amazing. It pounds in nails. It really brings wood together. You wouldn't believe all the uses for this. You could even pull out nails with the claw on the back side of it. It's incredible. No, you don't have to think about it. It's just a tool that helps you build the house, and the house is the destination. However, every house gets built with something, and that's what Uneeqlee is all about. So if you're out there wondering how to sell this product, stop wondering. Simply go and share the current products and services that you're already interested in, that you already love. If you've already lost 20 pounds with another weight loss program, that's awesome. Help us to make that the highlight of your theme. Pick a keyword that works for you with Uneeqlee. Build your mobile website around that. Show pictures of yourself before and after. You can upload them through our media page right here on your mobile website builder. If you've lost 20 pounds in the last 3 weeks, well, shoot, you should take pictures of that, put them on your computer, and then you can drag and drop them right here, and you can just put on this page, ask me how I lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks. Fill in this form for more information or to get a free sample or to join my team. That's completely up to you. That's the flexibility of this program, and that's why a lot of us here at Uneeqlee have been saying stop telling people about Uneeqlee and start using the product and service to sell the products and services that you already love, because this program, this product is built to sell itself. You don't have to go and sell this to others. I'm going to turn off screen sharing at this point in time, and I'm going to make a couple of announcements that I think are really exciting about what we're doing with this program as we move into our into our pre-launch period. We're out of our Leaders Whisper launch period. That piece of things is absolutely we're moving on to the next side of things. Some exciting new progress for us. So let me go ahead and turn off my screen sharing at this point in time. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll go to the back office before I do that. And I will show you guys a brand new banner that we have in our back office. So you're going to see, I think I went away from the webinar, so I have to go back to the webinar here. And we're going to just make sure that we're logged in here so I don't lose everybody. All right, I'm going to turn screen sharing right back on. And here we go. Cool. So we're back to this, and I'm going to go ahead and share out this the home page of our back office. You're going to notice the banner up top has changed, and with that banner is some new information, something very, very exciting that we're launching and announcing today. We are doing a brand new co-op. This co-op is very exciting, and you're actually going to be able to earn your way into it or buy shares of it. We have a maximum amount of 5 shares per person. So being a part of this program and being able to either buy in or earn into the co-op is limited. Part of the reason for that is because we want to make sure everybody gets a piece of not just the leads, but the converted actual sales that come in as a part of this. As a company, we've set aside the keyword advertise. And what we're doing with that keyword is a lot of different stuff. We have a multifaceted campaign that's going to be happening. That includes we're going to be buying banner space both on Facebook and on Google. We're going to be buying keywords, pay-per-click campaigns. We also have some large venue campaigns scheduled. We're going to be setting aside some of our co-op money to actually go and purchase posters and billboard advertisements where folks can actually, the advertisement is simply going to say, text advertise to 75000 to find out how you can have your own keyword at $75,000 for less than $20 a month. A simple billboard like that is really going to convert. We expect a lot of attention from that. We're actually doing this at some very large venues, including here in the Denver area, some places like Mile High Stadium, the Pepsi Center, where places where like the Denver Broncos right now are on an absolute tear. For those of you who are Broncos fans, go Broncos, go Peyton Manning. And for those of you who aren't, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But we have a ton of people who are very excited coming to Sports Authority Field at Mile High Stadium and seeing some really, really great, people are just absolutely coming in and selling out the place. And in fact, they just recently announced the highest attendance ever for a Broncos game there. We're going to be buying ad space there. And that ad space, we expect a lot of great results from that, from people that want to find their own message. If they're working with Bob's Plumbing and they want to go grab the keyword Bob's Plumbing, what better way to do it at $75,000 than to spend $20 a month for a tool that other companies have been spending, and I'm not joking or exaggerating when I tell you this, thousands of dollars per month. I mean more than $3,000 per month for a 5-digit short code that belongs to them. And those 5-digit short codes are not very memorable. In a lot of cases, they're 71255 or 96811 or something like that. And when you think about the memorability of the 75,000 brand name for a price point of under $20 a month, we expect a lot of conversions from that particular piece of our campaign. Our banner ad campaign is going to do something very similar. It's going to talk about being able to reserve your keyword at $75,000. So this co-op is going to be very, very valuable for you. And we're going to give you an opportunity to earn your way into that co-op. Starting tonight, enrollments are going to be turned on as soon as we get off this webinar. So for those of you who've been wondering, the last 5 days, we shut down enrollments. We made some improvements to the site, and those are going to be flipped on right after we get off this webinar. So if you've brought some guests to this webinar and you want to get signed up afterwards, this will be the time to do it. And as you do so, starting today through November 15th, you have your opportunity to earn your way into that co-op. How do you earn your way in? Well, if you sponsor one person at the $199 level, you're going to earn 2 shares in our co-op. Remember, your max out's 5. So if you sponsor 2 people at the $199.95 level, you've already got 4 out of your 5 shares earned in this co-op. That's going to be a very valuable co-op that's going to bring actual paying members into your downline, folks that are going to stay with us for a very long time because they realize the power of this tool. Another thing, if you sponsor one person at just $59.95, you're going to earn 1 share in the co-op at that price point. Now, if you sponsor 3 people at the $19.95 level, you can also earn a share. So that's really great because we're giving you the flexibility to bring people in at all kinds of price points. And so if you brought in 15 people at the $19.95 level, you've earned 5 shares. You're done. You're in our co-op, and you've maxed out the amount of shares that you can get as part of that. Or for those of you who simply want to buy your way in, you can do that as well. You can purchase additional shares of our co-op at $59.95 a piece. We're going to have that available in the back office here in about a week. So right now, we just want you to earn your way there. We really don't want to sell the shares of the co-op. To be honest with you, what we would like to see you do is go out and share this awesome tool that you're using to help build your home-based business or your brick-and-mortar business with others and get those people enrolled. Even if it's at the $19.95 level, that's an exciting opportunity for people to lock in a keyword at $75,000 and hold on to that for life. Because once they start printing it on their business cards and handing out those business cards, oh boy, it's really tough to let that go because now you've set an image for yourself that involves telling people about what you're doing, and you want to make sure that you're active every single month. That's valuable to us, so we want to give you that value too by allowing you to earn your way into the co-op and bringing in just 3 people to be able to earn a share. But if you do want to buy shares, you can do that. You can buy up to 5 shares at $59.95 a piece and be a part of this. Remember, we're going to be buying certain keywords on Google when people are looking for certain keywords, whether it's home-based business, being able to buy a advertising space or short code, or being able to do text message marketing, mobile marketing. All those keywords are things we're going to target with our pay-per-click campaigns. And remember, we're also going to be doing Facebook ads too and looking for folks that are looking for a great home-based business opportunity and locking those folks in as well. So when you think about the power behind what this co-op is going to do for the company and for your own downline specifically with Uneeqlee, it becomes a pretty exciting thing. And of course, really, why wouldn't you want to be sharing this tool with your people, the people that you're already working with anyhow? Because if you're working with somebody in another network marketing program, you want them to be successful. You want them to build that business anyways. So that really makes it kind of a no-brainer because you're telling people, look, this tool is going to maximize your business over here at such and such program. You got to get this to be able to build that program. It makes it a no-brainer because those folks are already going to be working with you to help build their own income and to help you build your income as they're folks that might be in your downline or even in your upline to be able to suggest to those folks and work with them. It really makes it a no-brainer. So that's a big part of what we've done behind the new co-op that we're launching here. Remember, you've got from tonight when enrollments turn back on until November 15th to qualify and earn shares in the co-op. So we're giving you that opportunity right now. And then when the co-op ends on November 15th, this is a big announcement. We're going to be coming out with another new product. Another product, price points do not change. And let me tell you guys, on November 15th, when we reveal what that product is, I think we're going to blow your minds, because the product is actually going to be something that you can actually rely on some of your leaders and some of those who have a great voice or who come across with a really open, really good personality, people that really go and help close sales. Those folks, let's put it to you this way. You'll be able to lean on their voice, their face, their message permanently, and be able to share a message that resonates with others and helps convert real sales. That's where I'm going to leave that tonight. We'll be able to tell you more about it on November 15th when we do a special webinar around that. But from right now through the 15th, you can build shares in this co-op. And remember that we're going to tack on another product, and we're not changing the price point. We're giving you more for the exact same price than we already have, even at the $19.95 price point. I know I go on about the $19.95 price point a lot because I really feel like we're throwing a lot at you for that price point. But even for what we've given you just now, even if it was just the text messaging platform, at $19.95 a month, 100 texts a month, your own keyword at $75,000, and that's where we cut it off and said, that's it, that's done. And the fact that we're being able to pay you so much through our compensation plan with that, it's a pretty ridiculous opportunity. But as you take each product individually, each product that we offer at $19.95 a month could really stand on its own 2 feet and be a product that would be worth paying $19.95 a month for. So that's where it really gets crazy to realize we're going to tack on a 5th one at all 3 price points that you're going to be getting as another product or service that we're not going to increase the price on you. We're not going to change the way that we pay out through the compensation plan. It's going to be sick. So we're really proud of that, and I'm excited about it. And that's why from now until November 15th is an opportunity you need to grasp with both hands and run with. Because if you qualify for this co-op and we're able to bring in yet another product and service that really highlights people's businesses and helps them expand and grow very quickly, well, you're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to be sitting on a team of people that are using a tool to expand more than just one business, either their Uneeqlee business or whatever other business or opportunity you're already a part of, and you're going to be sitting in rock star shape. So we want you to take that and grasp that opportunity and run with it. And that's part of why we put the emphasis on sponsoring people instead of just buying your way in. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with buying your way in and buying shares in the co-op. In fact, they'll be very valuable. I think most people are going to find that $59.95 is an absolute killer price point to buy into that co-op. But when you look at it and you see that we really place the emphasis on bringing people into the organization, it's because we believe in the tool that much, because we know that 3 people who enroll in $19.95, even though we're paying out a huge amount through the compensation plan in the first few months that they're with us, we expect them to come in and be an addict. We expect them to come in and take a look around and say, oh my God, this is crazy what I get for $19.95. We expect them to move up to the $59.95 price point sometime. We expect them to move up to $199.95. That's how much confidence we have in this product and this service and this company. And we expect that you'll be very, very successful with that as well moving forward. So we're excited to bring that opportunity to you, and that's what you're going to see on the homepage. You're going to see an update on the videos that are posted on the homepage in the back office as well. Right now you see the new business presentation. I want to cover that real quickly. If we go to Uneeqlee.com, you're going to see that the new business presentation is now the homepage video. As you see, you'll notice that because there's a different logo on the front of that. That's the Uneeqlee logo there. If you start that video, that's the mobile marketing solution video for small businesses. And that video is also the same video now that's at your replicated sites. And this is going to auto start, so I'm going to pause it. So essentially, that's now on your replicated sites, also on the homepage. We're still working on the business version of our replicated site, so that's going to take a little longer than we expected it to, partially because we have a whole new sign-up process that goes with it. Let me explain how that works. We're going to have a new URL for you to be able to enroll people with Uneeqlee. When they go to that URL, there will be absolutely no mention of a compensation plan, an opportunity, anything along those lines. And when people enroll through that URL, they come into Uneeqlee as a customer only. When that happens, they won't even see a link in their back office. Let me click on the back office right now. They won't see links like genealogy. They won't see links like Upline Enroller, My Earnings, Credit Wallet, Pay Plan. All that stuff's gone. This essentially is just a mobile marketing tool then for them that they want to use as a business owner to promote their little coffee shop or their little spa or their little whatever it might happen to be. Each of those people that enrolls from that side of things, and one of the great things about that for you as a company owner with Uneeqlee, which essentially anybody that works with us is a company owner, You now take this out of the realm of network marketing and into simply, this is a great tool for your mobile solutions to be able to get in touch with people that you want to be able to spend money in your store. And the reason that's important is because some business owners don't want to promote two businesses at once. In other words, they don't want to promote Uneeqlee services on top of their pizza joint. So this takes that out of that realm where they're fearful of promoting two companies at once and mixing the message. So we're working with that to create that enrollment process that leaves those links out, which is really, really crucial when you're working with retail businesses and that sort of thing. So it's taken a little longer than we thought. We were hoping to go live with it tonight. It's not going to happen tonight. But during this pre-launch period, you will see a retail version of our site go live, and it won't say anything about an opportunity, compensation plan, anything like that. So customers that are enrolling with us truly to be just customers are going to love that because they won't even know that they're part of a network marketing company. And we pay you the same as if they were a distributor in your downline. So they're going to fall into your matrix. They are, if they're on the $199 package, you're going to get paid the $52 a month with them if they're your first generation enrollment through the volume membership bonus. So we're still going to pay you the same way that we would if they were a regular distributor, but they're just not going to see that they're a part of a network marketing opportunity, so to speak. And that takes a lot of the fear out of that, talking to those types of companies. So that's a big piece of what's going on with the company. I wanted to make you guys aware of that. But for right now, the new video that's on your replicated sites is the one that's built for retail companies and really concentrates on that message, and it doesn't get into the opportunity too much. Once somebody puts in their information in this lead capture right here, then they can find out more about the opportunity and how they can make money with it, because it leads them into what we call it a walled garden, which essentially is they get more information before they actually finish the enrollment process and sign up with you. So they still get that information after this, but at this point in time, this is a great way to get them involved and help them understand what the products and services are. We've had really good feedback on this video. It's been converting really well. So that's kind of the updates right now, guys. So the key thing for you I would really concentrate on is get logged into your back office. For people that are on the webinar this evening, we thank you for joining. We want to make sure that we emphasize this. Make sure you get signed up if you haven't signed up with us yet, and then take advantage of the next 29 days until November 15th when you can qualify for this co-op, because this is going to bring in massive amounts of people into your organization. And with the campaign and the way we're doing it with in-person billboards and advertising combined with pay-per-click, Facebook, Google, you're going to see results from this. And if you're signed up with us at a higher level, those folks can even go into your email campaigns. You can start to drip on them if they don't convert into a member immediately. So the key thing is here, you've got some powerful, powerful tools at your fingertips, and using those in the next 30 days is going to be huge to your advantage in being a part of this program. So thank you, everybody, so much for being on. We're so excited to be able to open the doors on this and turn this pre-launch on, which has finally happened for us a little less than 60 days. We've done so much as a company so far, and there's so much more to come. We're so excited about the future, and we're excited about the present, too, because we've seen so much great opportunity already happening that our folks have been really taking this with both hands and running with it. So I want to thank all of you who have been true leaders with this company so far, but this is just the beginning. We're just getting started. As this engine really starts to crank, we are going to see thousands and thousands and thousands of people flocking to Uneeqlee and jumping in, and I want you guys to be the beneficiary of that, which was the whole point of our Leaders Whisper launch. So thanks for coming on this evening. We appreciate your time. We look forward to seeing you all on our next webinar, which happens next Wednesday, and we'll be doing a couple of opportunity calls this week, Thursday and Friday. And then our schedule's going to change, and we'll announce that Friday. We'll also send out an email about it. In the meantime, I thank you all for joining us this evening. I appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you all at the top of the leaderboard. Thanks for being with Uneeqlee, and I hope you have a great night.